Welcome to episode 12 of Mini Monster Madness. This is the last matchup before we get to the final four. This is the last matchup to decide which monster fits in that last spot of the final four for Mini Monster Madness. In this matchup, we have Scrapper versus Rexy. Scrapper is standing at 40 feet tall and 12 meters, while Rexy is standing at 20 feet tall and 6 meters. Now, the weapons that Scrapper comes into battle with include the ball ability, the ability we see Scrapper use in Amara and Amani in that movie, Pacific Rim Uprising, to roll around, evade predators. This is what that ability is used for. And the welding weapons. Scrapper has a lot of different weapons that were upgraded by Shao Industries in the end of Pacific Rim Uprising. We don't see most of those weapons, but we do know they were upgraded, and that there's at least the welding weapons on this mech. Now, the weapons that Rexy comes into battle with is really just the bite, the teeth, and the charging ability. I mention this charging ability because it's a main weapon that Rexy uses all the way from the first Jurassic Park to Jurassic Park 3 to Jurassic World. This charging ability is a formidable weapon and is a common weapon that the T-Rexes use in general. Now, the best feat for Scrapper in Pacific Rim Uprising was fighting/escaping November Ajax. Now, November Ajax was a Jaeger that didn't do too much in the movie, had some pretty lackluster screen time, didn't look too formidable, but at the end of the day, it's noted that November Ajax is a big, powerful, and experienced Jaeger. To be able to escape that Jaeger even a little bit is impressive, and we're talking about Mini Monster Madness, so being able to evade a large predator like that is impressive and is definitely the most formidable feat. Now, the most formidable feat for Rexy includes fighting with the Indominus Rex, even though, like I mentioned in the last episode, even though the Indominus Rex defeated Rexy and Rexy wasn't able to win that fight alone, it still is worth noting that being able to fight with the Indominus Rex, a formidable opponent like the I-Rex, is very impressive and is no doubt the most impressive feat. Now, as far as breaking this down with these items I usually do, it is very tough for Rexy in this breakdown. Because for Scrapper, Scrapper's bigger, gets the size, gets the weapons, gets the durability, gets the feats, and gets the speed agility. Every single item, as I was breaking this down, goes to Scrapper. Scrapper's bigger, has better weapons, and Rexy arguably has no weapons, if you really think about it, other than just his teeth. Has the durability, being able to jump out of a plane, go through a building, is kind of just ridiculous. And the feats, that is one feat in particular, but being able to escape a giant Jaeger is just unmatched. And the speed and agility is just quicker. Scrapper is twice the size and is quicker. And if I were to break this down, I do think that Rexy is tough, is able to go up against very tough creatures, has been around for a while, so does stand a chance. If Rexy was able to get a bite off on Scrapper, who knows? Gets a bite off, rips a piece off. I do think there's a chance that Rexy could win this fight. But in the end, I think Amara and Amani, even from her little experience in this Jaeger, is too much. The ability to roll around will be useful, and the array of weapons on Scrapper would put her in a situation to where I don't think she could lose. It would be tough. I think Rexy could get a bite off, but if I'm thinking about this battle statistically, not just because Rexy's a famous character that I love, but Scrapper is twice as big, has better weapons, has those welding weapons, is more durable, has accomplished way more, and is faster. And so at the end of the day, I have to say that Scrapper wins this fight in the end and moves on to the final four of Mini Monster Madness. But make sure you let me know down below who you think will win this matchup, because ultimately, it doesn't matter what I think. You guys get to decide who moves on to the next round, who moves on to the final four. Even though I picked Scrapper to win, you guys can decide. If you think Rexy would win, then you go ahead and vote. Look out for that poll coming out soon, so you can decide who fits in that last spot and who becomes one of the final four monsters to be in Mini Monster Madness as we wrap up this Week 3 tournament. Make sure you let me know down below, and thanks for watching.